Hello, teacher. Um, my name is Candelario Mendez Ramos, and this is my presentation of the part 2 of the ordinary exams. And the title of this activity is Analysis of English classes. Um, so this is my table on contents, and the first point of this presentation is introduction. So for introduction, and the object of this exam or presentation is to identify and establish the relationship between the characteristics of classroom contexts, pedagogical practices, and effectiveness of the English and foreign language teaching learning process. Um, so, so, um, to achieve these observations, uh, will be conducted in two English classes, and one national and one international. And the characters of educational context will be analyzed, and the impact of this on the learning of a school language will be examined, and key elements such as input, output, interaction, and corrective feedback will be contrasted. So we'll be beginning by the first of results. So the first one is result result of um, national observation of I tell the national class. So the observation of national class revealed that the teacher experience and the class structure positively influenced learning interaction among students was high, facilitating language practice. So, however, the group size limited individual attention, which could affect the quality of the output. Feedback was effective, but it was observed that some students did not respond actively to corrections. And overall, the national context showed a conducive environment for learning English, although there were areas for improvement in individual attention. So during this class, it was noted that the teacher used multiple strategies to maintain student attention, such as games and dynamic activities. Sorry. And however, at times, and the lack of time for more personalized feedback limited the development of specific skills in some students. Additionally, and it was observed that some students and showed greater confidence with speaking when speaking, suggested that a supportive environment fostered by the teacher was effective in encouraging participation. So the observation also highlighted the importance of motivation in language learning, and the students who were more motivated tended to participate more actively in activities, while those showing less interest were often reluctant to engage. This indicates that motivation as crucial factor that teachers must consider and um, consider um, when design uh, um, their relations. Okay, the next point of this presentation is result of international observation. And well, the international class showed a highly interactive and motivating environment. The quality of input and immediate feedback contributed to effective learning, and students demonstrate a high level of competence in using the language, and corrections were made constructively, fostering a positive environment, and cultural cultural diversity enriched interactions, and suggested suggesting that similar contexts could be beneficial for learning English. Um, Additionally, sorry, and it was observed that students were willing to engage in deep and meaningful discussions, indicated a high level of commitment, commitment to learning. And during this class, it was noted that the teacher fostered an environment of respect and openness where all students felt comfortable sharing their ideas and opinions. This not only improved students' confidence when speaking, but also promoting a sense of community in the classroom. And the combination of an experienced teacher, a small group, and a focus on cultural diversity resulted a rich, meaningful learning experience. So finally, and the students also showed in high degree of autonomy in their learning, and they were encouraged to research topics, sorry, of interest and present their findings to the group, which not only improved their research skills but also allowed and them to practice their language in an authentic context. And this approach not only fosters linguistic competence, but also develops critical and analytical skills that are essential in today's world. So, the next point of my presentation is a comparison between observations, national and international classes, of these national and international classes. Okay, the comparison between observations of the national and international classes. And I will divide this point in five phases. So the first one is context characteristics. And for the national class, and the location is public secondary school in an urban area, and the students' demographics is diverse of socioeconomic backgrounds and as 13 sorry 30 students, and the teacher experience is 5 years of teaching English, and resources is limited access to that technology. And international class, the location for international class, private language institute with a global focus, and students demographic is mixed nationalities and 15 students, and the teacher experience is of 10 years of teaching English in various countries, and resources advanced technological tools and materials. The second point of this comparison is impact of learning. So for national class, the class size is a larger group which may hinder individual attention, and the student engagement, varied levels of motivation and participation. The learning environment is collaborative but sometimes chaotic due to size. And the international class is the class size is a smaller group, allowing for more personalized attention. Student engagement is a high motivation with the students eager to participate, and the learning environment is structured and focused, promoting active learning. The third, sorry, and the third phase of this comparison is teaching methodologies. For the national class, approach is traditional methods with some interactive elements. The activities, group work and discussion, but limited class size and feedback, emphasis on corrective feedback, but sometimes overwhelming for students. And for international class, the approach is communicative language, teaching with focus, interaction, and activities, role plays, debates, and multimedia presentations. Feedback is constructive and immediate, tailored to individual students' needs. And the fourth point is interaction and communication. For national class, the interaction is moderate. Some students dominate discussions, and peer support is limited due to larger class size, less opportunity for one-on-one interactions. For international class, the interaction is high. All students encouraged to contribute. Peer support is strong. Collaborative atmosphere fostering peer learning. And for overall effectiveness, so sorry, the fifth uh, phase is the overall effectiveness. For the national class, the strength, experienced teacher, and diverse perspectives from students. Challenges is limited resources and larger class size affecting individual learning. For the international class, the strength is high engagement, effective use of technology, and personalized instruction. And the challenges is potential cultural differences affecting groups dynamics. Um, okay, the next point of the final point of my presentation is the conclusions. Okay, the conclusions. The the observations made in the national and international classes highlight the importance of contextual characteristic in second language learning and interactive environment with an experienced teacher and provide input significantly contributes to the quality of students' linguistic production. It is recommended to continue researching how different educational contexts can influence English learning as well as exploring new pedagogical strategies that can enhance the learning experience for all students. Okay, will we continue by the final point of my presentation? Acknowledgements. Acknowledgements. So I would like to express my sincere gratitude to my teacher Miguel Hernandez for his invaluable support and dedication in this course of process of L2 learning. His guidance and the enthusiasm has been essential in helping us navigate the challenge of this subject. Thanks for sharing your knowledge and motivate for us to explore and understand the learning of second language and your commitment and to our education has made a significant impact on our learning process. So I will end my presentation by the reference. Okay, the reference. This is my reference of of the. Oh, sorry. Okay, this is the reference of my on my project, and thanks for attention.